Okay, more main story. Main story. I can't remember what the quest is called. The previous one we done was Hushed Whispers, and whatever the follow-up quest is for that. Let's have a look. We should be in front of the war room, that's why I saved last time. I was just bumming about. There we go.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics.
An audacious idea. I'm not gonna use it just yet. Has anybody returned with anything? This is like all completed and stuff. Okay, so Orlais looks fine. There's always more stuff in Ferelden happening. Okay, what's this?
To work?
Number 1. And number 2.
Let us begin.
And I think that might be it. This is what we're doing. In your heart shall burn. I think this is the mega one. To assault the heart of the breach. 8 to 11. I am level 11. Whoa.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Okay. Sounds very official. Ramble. Maybe I should use someone else, but I think so far they've worked the best. Why are they two here? They're not part of my party. Everyone's just coming with.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
You shall not pass. That would have been too easy.
You did it.
We did? That was too easy, guys. Something's not right. Yeah, something's not right. I guess we're having a party because we closed the rift, but that's not it, is it? No.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
I agree. One success does not guarantee peace. The immediate danger is gone. For some, so is the necessity of this alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Is this where the new focus is coming from?
Forces approaching! To arms!
We're being attacked, people!
What the... We must get to the gate.
I knew this was too easy.
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
Let's do this, guys.
What's the threat? Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
Hmm. The evil one. The old one, whatever his name was. Do they have a Balrog?
Come in unless you open!
And I'm crazy now. Oh yeah, of course I would. Who the deuce are you? Oh.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going
What's with the hat? What's with the hat?
Come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. This Elder.
What the heck?
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
It's on, bitches. Oh, you can't save. Okay, what are we doing? They're only right in front of us. Alright, boys. What are we supposed to use this thing? Oh, are we supposed to defend this? That it? Okay. Who is... Oh, sorry, you're my guys. Defend the trebuchet.
Keep them back! We're ready to fire!
Okay, cool. That's why they were here. I was always wondering earlier as you walk through this area, they must be there for a reason. Ah, here. I'm doing my best, dude. How often do you need to turn it? Oh yes, avalanche the shit out of them. I was thinking that as I was like, they're coming over the mountain. It's like in the latest Planet of the Apes. This was not it. Oh god, someone have it. Oi! Someone's Daenerysing the shit out of this. No one allowed Dracarys.
That's just messed up.
Everyone to the gates.
What's going? Everyone alright in here? Okay, move it. Anything else on the map? No.
Move it! Move it!
Last line of defense. They've got a dragon, man. Fuck, how am I gonna kill a dragon?
Everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Let's grab people on the way.
Good work, Harold. Protect the chantry.
Are we not going up this way? No, we're going up that way. Which way? Someone needs help.
I can't get to them. Someone help me.
Why can't we get in?
Survivors. I can't. Someone help me. Out of time. Let me out of here.
That it? Okay. Where else? Hang on. Can we change equipment? Oh, yes, we can. Good. Not as good. Okay.
Voice Herald?
Come on, monsters!
What are we doing here? What am I doing? Oh.
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
Oh. Wait, is that... Oh, fuck. Ah! Move it. Supply cache. There we go.
Move. Keep going. The chantry is your shelter.
Is it? We've got a dragon out here.
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
What's with the hat?
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
It won't be easy. He has a dragon.
Hmm.
We know what he... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
Right, thank you. I'm just gonna go out there and die now.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Hear me? Should I sing for him? I'll just talk his fucking ear off.
All right, time to get loud.
Dramatic music, I love it. Oh, we can't go through the house. Where the hell are we supposed to go? What? Oh, outside. God, I'm such a twat. Jesus, that just made everything shake. Are we going out here? Is that where we're going? No. Okay, so there must be a different way out now. Why does it not tell me how everyone is looking? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is where we went earlier. There's a trebuchet.
Our glorious end. All it needs is aiming.
Red lyrium, nice one. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Why does it always smell of men's aftershave? we still have to do something. But I just did it. I thought I did it. Sorry guys, apparently I didn't do it fully. Oh yeah, not even close.
Get ready.
How can he see me? I don't get it. Who is this guy? And I'm stuck. We got him. Good lord, man. For fuck's sake, this always happens. I don't know why. Go, let's turn it. Keep turning it. There we go. Uh-oh. This can't be good.
Move! Now!
I didn't pick up my loot, guys. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Uh-oh. That does not look promising. Oh, he does not look cool. I mean, he looks cool, but he looks like a dead person. So you're the big bad. Oh, but you've got a pet. Oh god. I want one of you guys.
Enough!
Okay.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus.
Corypheus? Who the fuck are you?
You will kneel.
Oh. You know, up in the north.
doesn't make sense. Let me understand.
Your understanding is not required. If you gain it, consider yourself blessed.
What an arrogant prick.
I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
The anchor. Oh, that's the anchor.
It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Yeah, well.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it.
Speaking riddles much. You can't have it, it's my hand.
To fade in the name of another, to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to Vintern, correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Oi!
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
Oh, he's gonna take my hand, he's gonna take my hand. We don't know how to use a sword, we're a bow and arrow kind of a person.
So
This is not going well.
Begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
The trebuchets.
I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You first.
You expect us to surrender and kneel. We will not. You'll face us all. When we choose.
The only way is down, apparently. Okay, so he escaped on this beast of a dragon. We stood no chance, seriously. Oh, where are we now? Oh, in a deep cavern by the looks of it. Guess we're still alive. And on our lonesome. Cheapers. Oh, you can't save. Oh, and I can only walk rather elegantly and slowly. No rush. Ah, thank you. Maybe now you can save. Yeah, baby. What's going on now? Okay. Huh, that was weird. Oh boy. I don't stand a chance against these guys. Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Okay. The rift is okay. Where did my other ability go? Because that's obviously no longer mapped. Oh. Oh, I've got new stuff now. What's that give me? Cool. So I've got that one. What's this? Okay, this is basically where it wants me to go. But we have to look at other things too. Looks like you should go that way. Then the marker tells you to go that way. But you can't. Okay. Where the flippin' heck are we? Ooh. This is not good. We are shivering like crazy. Okay, so we have to hurry up. What's this? Fire good? I just like being with the trees. Just in case they give you a tiny bit of cover. No one ever told me to buy a winter coat.
Embers. Recent.
Can I do something with it?
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker.
And you just walk over the snow and I'm like knee deep in it. What's your special powers? Ah, thank God. Someone bought tents. And some rhinos.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason.
You
Without
still
the
at it?
structure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead, or without Haven, we are thought helpless, or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They are uncertain where, and there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall, and now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, to winter servants of false-souled gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness, nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Shadows fall.
Oh, what's going on now?
Hope has fled. Still your heart, a dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come.
Nothing like a good song to bring everyone together. What's going on now?
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
A word.
Sure, I've got nothing else to do.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven. Corypheus used the orb to open
Of course
the
it
breach.
is.
Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
Alright, what is it and how do you know about it?
Exactly, how
They
do you
were
know all
futile,
this?
Used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it to Vinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
Okay.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Okay. Well, are we gonna find a new home? Is that what that is?
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Why are you only telling us this now? Why do I not have a winter coat? Why does no one have a winter coat? We should all be freezing our butts off. I lost my weapons. Looks proper. Why does no one live there? Is it unoccupied? Are you shitting me? This, like, it's got flags flying. Someone's gotta live there. Okay, there's 3 holes in the roof. Sky holes, okay. Well, and people just abandon it and I can just take it? Alright, if no one wants it, I'll take it. We've moved in quickly. Very quickly.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
He came for this, and now it's useless to him. So he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Are we getting married now, Liliana? This looks very official. Wait, is this how I finally become the Inquisitor or something?
You.
It's unanimous? You all have that much confidence in me.
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
I don't even use swords.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have. And soon, the world. Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph?
Good morale.
Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
I just got my butt kicked and now it's like, yeah. We need to clean up. And why is Cassandra not with us? We seriously need to clean up.
Where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that.
Okay.
Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
No, it always is.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Well, she has issues.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled.
Let me save. Just cause.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Fast travel. And what's this? Undercroft. I have no idea what I just clicked on. Storage! No shit! Haha! Inventory, finally. We can put stuff in, so it's just like my home.
Where's my ammo?
Are you my butler?
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to...
Don't let it go to your head. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. But we already... You did what you could, I suppose.
You left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family ammo. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Yes.
Care to share?
No. It hurts and I don't want to spit on your efforts. We have to be happy with that.
You've got it all up.
I saved everybody.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for... I don't know what. This place was built for something big.
It'll be a job.
I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Oh, you can craft weapons. Huh. Interesting. What's going on? Oh wait, I can research that one. Okay, is that it? So you can sell stuff here as well. So everything is in that thing. Quite handy. So I've got my own place. Is the person through here? No. Whose head is this? Pretty. Swanky.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
No matter
You're
what.
right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure we'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm loath to part from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a tour then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. Now I must find someone to prepare the guest quarters. Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on...
Corypheus claimed it's a
I wanted to think it was a blessing. How credulous of me.
The anchor's nothing more special than a miss...
At least you had the good fortune to take it. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It's not pain.
It sounds most A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that they're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over. Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this. Farewell.
Okay. So... No. But this was kind of like my area, wasn't it? That is... Can't see much. Okay, so that's where the war room is now. Wow, it looks a lot more impressive. Wow, loads of shit on the map now.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Inquisitor?
Wow, so much stuff to do. Awesome. Okay. Let's see who else to talk to. So you always have to go past Justine's place to get to the war room. Okay. This is the rubbish throne room. Wait, what's this other bit other than the fast travel? Oh, it's just my place. Okay. So everyone's hanging out here.
What's this place? So much room for whatever was here.
How can I help?
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies.
You continue to surprise me. All right, then.
Oh. Okay. Just wanted to talk, dude. What's going on?
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
Why are we returning there?
We
We just
talked
got our
about that
asses
already.
kicked.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up? How could you? Mortals sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
You didn't say it that way, I don't think. You just said it.
Is that how you remember it? That is what I mean about perception shaping our existence.
That's only true in the Fade.
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Weird. Come on. Wait, what? Where am I now? I just want the main map. Where the heck am I now? Wow. Yeah, you know, let's just stay here, let the world fucking die. I've got the best place now. Wow.
Certainly spared no expense.
Okay. Well, wait, was that a door? What is that? Is that the boudoir? Oh no, it's the wine cellar. And I have an attic. Wow. Swanky quarters. Okay. This is sort of right next to the war room, isn't it? Main hall. Why did I come back into the bedroom? That is so weird. What did Solus do? That's Josephine. See that I can't go higher. Is that the judging thing? Oh yeah, and that. So I was trying to talk to people. Oh, what's more and more people?
Word is the courts in Royale are full to bursting.
Distractions everywhere. Hello, Inquisitor. No one has time for
Who-
Who
are you?
Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange... Don't know it's worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn your...
Orzammar. Carved a step. Before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved it. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right? To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the gray. That's hard dust. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably...
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that.
Do you have insight into the stories these
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the...
Okay. This is where I was trying to go. This is where I talked to Solus, and then everything just went to shit after.
Sleep well.
I had some odd dreams. Very odd dreams. With very odd people in them, for that matter.
I will take that as a compliment, given that you include yourself. Remember, you came looking for me. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
I need to know more.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You're a mage. You studied the breach.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
I would like to know more about the...
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believe the orb is...
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the Archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What can you tell me about the source?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruin.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Devinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city sealed and smothered.
They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Tell me about it.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Tell me about the old memory.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang the soldier's hymn to keep formation. Primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choir has mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's save again. It's only Solus here. Where's everyone else? Uh-huh.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say dark spawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's dark spawn, what other explanation is there?
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
No.
Barely been any time at all. Was he so ill?
Honestly, he should have died a long time ago. Alexius was using magic to keep him alive. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
Oh boy. You have a point.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sword kicking around Thedas. The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
If that means they're anything like you, I approve.
Ha! There aren't many mages back home like me.
I'd believe that.
I never fit in. Bloodstains are so difficult to clean, you see.
So we're doomed to a future of blood magic, then?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
It occurs to me that...
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities. Believe me.
Of course you are. You're a discerning and intelligent... No. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding, and the Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the... My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Now, they wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great... Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how... We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems so much of...
It might sound that way. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Theda... We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find... And, despite appearances, we care. Deep. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Why remain...
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, I'm sure some magisters would disagree. But that's why we kill them.
Why would your family be upset?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan.
If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's... I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way.
I think I've...
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
Have you gone to see Alex?
Yet no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked... despondent. I realize it's now your job to judge him. Well, he hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake.
Let's find Lilian. Oh, there's Fiona.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have... Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for a good...
I'm pleased to hear you... I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You were once a...
Mine is an unusual. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound...
Becoming a Warden seemed like a... Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
You mean you
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had...
You're not...
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circle. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the...
It depends on who the next divine is. They can't go back to the way things were. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venator...
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. I had no way of knowing some... They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an... I'm not proud of our choice. But we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is...
We're mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security.
I'll leave you to.
Before you... In Redcliffe, after we left, did you...
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a Warden.
Oh, that's right.
No, he doesn't. I only wanted to know if he was happy. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I'll leave you to it.
Wait, so... Where's Liliana?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You were made
Yes, I am tranquil. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used.
You are taking...
Yes. A death provided the vacancy.
Oh, I didn't... Could I have saved her?
My skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
How can you serve?
I am to aid...
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember
what is your...
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes.
Maybe she's further up. Oh, there's more fast travel. There she is.
I'm sorry.
So am
Oh, what's going on, you guys?
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
I'm listening.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero of Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. It took a great sacrifice, but it was worth it. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause. Others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
I'll leave you to your work.
These balconies are awesome. Such a pretty place. Nothing here. That exclamation mark, I think, was below us. Oh. Can we go any higher? Ah, this is where we came from. Okay. I think the exclamation mark is somewhere around here. Oh, maybe not. God, this is really confusing. So I talked to Dorian, to Solus, and to Liliana.
There is something I wish... My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak to me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family.
Yes. I believe the family sent a letter describing the estrangement. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of...
I believe they just want to talk to someone private. You'll make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
Be relieved.
If this is what it seems, and it works out, it might be better for all concerned.
They don't want Dor...
They believe the young man would work, yet they are remorseful for... There is deceit in bringing the young... But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Why would his...
Because they don't know you. These are parents concerned about them. I would speak to the young man, thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must trap...
If you think I'm going to trick Dor...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind in quick. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Okay, so who else do we have? So I talked to all of these guys. I talked to Josephine. What's this? The judgment thing. What about this? Now there are more people. Loads of stuff. Okay, sitting on a throne feels so
Impressive, is
wrong.
it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging, exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Do I really need to oversee even more death? I'm nearly at capacity.
I share your distaste for more bloodshed, but it needn't come to that. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
I'm going to change the throne.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You answer the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevintus, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I don't know. He could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
I thought that was me being clever, saying something weird, but apparently not. Okay. Fast travel. You know, fast travel to wherever you get to change the throne room. That's still all the same, Okay. Actually, I wanna load that save. Let's see. Okay. So I just talked to this woman, and I don't know. Wait, wasn't it just through here? I thought it was up, but maybe it's down.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Yeah, 'cause this is just like crafting shit. This is not actually my bedroom. So let's see.
This is where a smith should be.
Oh, buy and sell. That's what it is. Okay. So this is different from the bedroom. I just want to know what the throne actually looks like. That's a bit nicer. I think the Kirkwall one might look best.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging, exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will... All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Do I really need to over...
I share your The Inquisition justice has many tools. If their application...
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Okay. Now let's see. The goat hurler. Normal chair is definitely better.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
With a goat.
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You're a chieftain of the Avar. Will your attacks persist?
A courtroom? Unnecessary.
Yeah, we know.
Idiot.
The goat blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder to do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it
Oh,
can't
agent
be
acquired.
I banish you and your clan with as many weapons as you can carry to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Cool, that was definitely better. Anyone else? Apparently, Jesus, how many people do you have to judge?
You recall Garion Alexius of Tevinter.
Oh.
Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
Yeah, I remember him.
Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come.
Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Putting you to work, bitch. Ah, is that all of them? Okay, cool. Wow, I just got 2 more agents out of this. That's wicked. Okay. Now, we talked to all those people. I haven't been out here yet. Let's fast travel to here. So. Oh, Cole was the dude with the weird hat.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
There he is.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes. Tell you is where I can help.
Excuse me.
Slower, like lying in a warm bath.
Shouldn't they be in hospital?
Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone.
Why are people just dying?
Cracked, brown pain. Dry, scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Okay. So that's Cullen. Oh, surgeon.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
The ones that have just miraculously disappeared.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal. I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camp. I've been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. We need all the help we can get.
You aren't a mage.
Magic can't cure everything. Science, your worship. Good health isn't magic. It's diet, exercise, and...
Diet, exercise? Your worship.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
Itchy, itchy, scratchy, scratchy. What the fuck was that?
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
Thank you, Cullen. Our escape from Haven. It was close. I'm relieved that that so many made it out.
As am I.
The eyes. What?
I will not allow the events at Haven to happen again. You have my word.
Ooh.
At your service.
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
Not in Kirkwall.
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surroundings. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Anything else?
I got used to mages discipling me. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Is there anything?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked...
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Is there any...
Not at present.
That's all.
I'm sure you...
Okay, so that was him. And no one else around here. So... this way. More heads this way. It's a nice castle. Heating bill must be through the roof. Okay, let's see. Save here, just in case we fuck stuff up. So, oh, it's a garden. Pretty. Vivienne and Blackwall, Iron Bull, and Cassandra. So everyone then. How many people do you actually have? You had Cassandra and Varric. Oh yeah, Varric I haven't seen yet. And Solus. And then you got Iron Bull and Sarah and Vivienne and Dorian and now Cole. Oh, and Blackwall. So is there like 9 in total? This is like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, Josephine. I forgot about her. Oh no, and obviously Liliana. So Josephine and Liliana. So you're actually at 11, right? Right. No, and Colin. I don't know. What's this? This is the war room. Okay. Yeah, because you get... Your party at the start consisted of Cassandra, Varric, and Solus. And then you met Blackwall, and Sarah, and Vivienne, and Iron Bull, and Dorian, and Cole. So I think it's 9 people that you can actually have in your party. But then you also have Colin, Cassandra is also in the and Liliana, and Josephine. So there's actually 12 in total. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heads. Plus Cole, 11 heads, and this is Varric, which must be 12. Okay.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what does step in?
Apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise
Tiny bit.
would be, oh, I stepped in dog
Birthday
shite.
cake.
No
Dog
one
shite.
says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
Hmm.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh, sure. Don't mind the bungrit through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice, simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Oh, listen to you. We'll see how things go, Lady Herald.
Alright, so she is happier now.
Ready for waiting.
Ooh. What happens if I click on that? Save first. Always be safe, people.
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
You've got a pretty way about you. We can see where that goes, if it goes the way I like. I think it will, if you're nice. And I am a good judge of people. I don't date pricks. Really, because prick and prick. Look, you're nice. Let's travel around more. I get to know you. We'll see.
Alright, that was harmless enough. Oh, further.
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
Look, you're nice. Let's travel around more. I get to know you. We'll see.
Okay, so she's not ready for it. But, so far, so good, I guess. So that was Sarah, even though she's horrible. Let's talk about the posh bitch. Where is she? There we go. Oh, where else can you go?
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Yeah, well, don't look at me.
I didn't choose Haven. Cassandra and Liliana did.
Accepting a bad choice blindly is hardly a virtue, darling. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you.
Why can't I chat her up? So annoying.
You must.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Why are people constantly, like, going away? I wanted to talk a tiny bit more.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Sure.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. And when he came after you, he really made it personal. I swear I'll take that twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm not losing anyone to Corypheus. Especially not you.
You can't afford to think I'm special. I'm a soldier no different than any soldier lost at Haven. I am fond of you, it's true, but we can't let this go any further. This, whatever you want this to be, is impossible.
Why is it impossible? I know you have feelings for me.
My lady, don't.
Don't.
You're the Inquisitor, the herald of Andraste.
Oh.
Even now, there are people flocking
awkward.
ready to serve, to die.
He's just not having it. McBeardy is walking away.
You must remain focused on the task at hand.
I'm not what they say I am. I never asked them to believe.
But they do. And it's too late to go back. Whoever you were is gone. They believe you're the herald because they need to. Without that hope, all that's left is despair. We're both bound by duty. Our lives aren't ours to live. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Oh, best platonic. Who's this one? Wait, that one was there before. Oh, Vivienne walked upstairs. Oh, there's some shit behind me now. Okay, what's this? Okay, let's see if we can just find Cole. Can you just go through that door? Is everything walkable in this place? Which is kind of cool. We need to repair the shit out of this. Not this way. Oh, so that's always a mission. Look for Cole.
What are you doing?
Humpty Dumpty.
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Hmm.
Can you do something for her?
Yes.
Blink, teleport.
It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
That's horrible.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all.
Should you require any?
Okay. Blackwall. Do we need to talk to him more? This is Sarah. I still need to talk to those two.
It was an archdemon, they say.
It wasn't.
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I hope there's more than just the work keeping you here.
Well, there's you, of course. The Inquisition is nothing without its herald. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the... It's a spectacle. Song, dance... But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for him. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. My life would have been very different if I'd followed him. I regret that. But now I believe I made the right decision after all.
If your life had been different, we wouldn't have met.
Nothing escapes your notice. Our paths may never have crossed if I'd gone with the old chevalier. I could never regret this life. Not with you in it. I hope you can forgive me for pushing you away.
If you think I'm just going to let it go, you're wrong.
Still, I owe you an explanation. Who I am. What I am. Please, just meet me there.
If it's important to you, then it's important to me.
Thank you.
Think that was important? Was that it then? Or is there more with him? Okay, now it's cool.
Perhaps in a bit.
Who are you? Oh, Master Deadhead.
Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do.
Heard
rumors of something stomping around out there. No, I'd keep up with your researcher and your creatures, Inquisition. Who knows what you can...
How are you?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts.
Are your wife?
Elena's minding the farms. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Someone's gotta save the world. So the stables. Okay, so we've done that. Talk to Colin, talk to Sarah. Talk to Iron Bull, that's where we're going now. You kinda have to talk to all your people, I think. That's usually the better option. And then I also just want to run around and see what this actually all looks like. So many pathways you can go.
How do you know they went to...
Yeah, this is where I was. Who are you? Oh, you're the...
Scout Harding.
Scout.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
What's been going on?
She's so lovely.
What's been going...
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
What's been going...
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
What's...
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him.
What's been going?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
What's been going?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to. They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed. They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed.
Shouldn't you be out there?
In a bit. We're in Scott. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So...
Me? I'm no one. When the Inquisition came through my village, then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by...
What's been going...
Just waiting to get back out there.
Take care.
Yeah, and you can go up that way as well. There's a door here.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but I can't quite...
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything, let me know.
We'll talk later.
Inquisitor.
And you are...
The bartender, Cabot.
Just...
You were expecting...
Well, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
What's the current move?
Oh, face of reality.
Where did you...
Bartending? I suppose I trained at home. My specialty is ale. Old Antivan recipe. Secret.
You're a bit of...
If I could fight, I'd be in the helmet. If I was a maid, just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything. Besides, you know a safer place than your castle. Suit shit.
What's the word?
Well, they once wore, now togs, now fashionable hats. Now they've seen something shiny.
As you were.
That must be upstairs.
You've heard?
Of she who stands behind the throne.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor, I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people.
Cheers, mate. What's this? Pretty. Wait. No, you can't go out there. I'm thinking too Assassin's Creedy right now. I thought someone was supposed to be in here. Cole, again?
Roderick was sorry before he died.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were...
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but needed help to walk. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Did he tell you why?
Blood everywhere. The Herald stands against it, and head voices in the chantry. So long since I'd felt it. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. We found out dangerous things. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me.
What was this?
Dead eye, begging, bloody. Evangeline was a Templar. Adrian was a mage. But Reese just wanted to help. To stop people hurting.
What can you do?
He was a mage. He helped me. And she was a Templar. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together.
If you like, I could...
No. If they are alive... The last time he saw me, Let him forget.
What can you tell me about?
It is old, full of sadness. The veil is thin. It scared Reese and Evangeline. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
You said...
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and just another parasite that's wormed its way into... What we found at Adamant made him angry. He killed so many. He didn't care.
If you hated Seeker Lambert...
Because he was right. I saw demons at Adamant. I didn't want to be that. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill me.
What did you mean when you say you killed...
Some of the mages at the Spire I didn't know what I was. I used the knife to set them free. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
You wanted to free them from pain and fear. You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
I am. I didn't know. It was wrong. I was wrong. If
I'll talk to you...
How do you know? It wasn't blood in the bath. Fingers on the scalp. Intimate. And then the moment is gone.
Can you explain...
Yes?
How your mind works?
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. Some are intangible. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They remember me. Their eyes stick. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to Solus, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul.
What do you sense?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. War and weariness, blood and battle. And past that, the weight of all. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
It must be...
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be...
I'll talk to you...
How do you know? She knows they're going to kill her. Can only save what's important. Precious space to remember her smile. I don't understand. A dagger can be a way to let... The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it.
I'd like to talk with...
They're heavy with forgotten. It's hard to stay near them. I want to explain, but words just bounce off the edges.
Can you tell me more about how...
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song, they are dead and dark and done.
What's your...
Some like hurting mages. It makes them dreams again, woke up shakings. But not all Templars. The good ones remember that mages are people. They feel older than they look. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always... That's why they block magic. Like when I listen to Varric.
I'll talk to you...
How do you... The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness, and...
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill.
Peeled plums.
Spiders need to eat.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. I'll talk to you...
Probably.
Was that it?
Never trust half an elf.
I hear you've been busy. Someone is leaving peeled plums.
Spiders need to eat.
Stop causing trouble around Skyhold. You're upsetting people.
You won't. I can talk with you.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
I just know, okay? Oh, this is where we were, right? Okay, so we've talked to him. I should probably have another chat with Vivian. Okay. Let's see what happens with him. What? That wasn't my champion of Kirkwall. My champion of Kirkwall was a girl. That is ridiculous. I uploaded all my saves and stuff. Why do you not know what my bloody thing looks like? That's ridiculous. Unless I just clicked on the wrong thing. Well, this is not the... I want to get out. Well... I just want the menu right now so I can go back into the main menu. Look, I don't need to go through this entire shite. Okay, I'll have to pick this up some other time.